What is up, fellow managers of the Asgardian League of Fantasy? It's the manager of the Jotunheim Frost Giants, your commish, Olive Juice 88, coming at you with a special Week 2 recap from this little lawn right outside of Soldier Field, right here in the background. Maybe I'll hold it up so you can see it in the background the whole time. Yeah, let's do that. That looks good. Got some Week 2 recap. Got an injury report for you guys. Wednesday night. Cut my pinky out at the old job site, and yeah, it was fun. It was really not. Had to go to the hospital. Got paid for the whole night, which, I mean, that was good considering we only worked like half a night. So yeah, I was able to come back Thursday, put in a limited effort, and felt pretty good about it. So I'm going to officially list myself as probable for a return Monday night in prime time. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. But other than that, we got some Week 2 recap. First off, in the first matchup, we had myself coming out on top of Eric Bray by 24 points. I did reach out for comment prior to Monday night's games, and he was pretty confident that he was going to come out on top in this matchup. And Stephon Diggs really just decided to say no, sir, and he crushed Eric's dreams of winning in Week 2. So there's that. He's starting off 1-1. I'm starting off 1-1. We like it. Unfortunately, Stephon Diggs' Bills were playing the Tennessee Titans, so I didn't really like that. But it is what it is. I got over it. No big deal. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's sad. And okay, in our second matchup, we had our new resident Josh Russell taking on Brad, and his guys left all their potential at home, I guess, because he didn't even score 80 points, and Brad really kind of beat him by 57, and Brad didn't even really score a whole lot. But, a win's a win. We'll move on to next week, I guess. In the Battle of the Bryans, we had Hoscat, the leader of Draugr Army, coming up against Team Lethal Kindness, Brian Carden, Brian Smith, and Carden comes out on top. Looked like it was going to be a close game until it wasn't, because that was also a 46-point deficit in that game. Then we got, in a bold strategy, Matt Murphy leaving two guys in his lineup. They were out for the week. Alvin Kamara, Shaq Leonard, they did not play this past weekend. And he still beat our reigning champion, Josh Jansen, Crash Davis, by a total of 22 points. And in that game, I am naming Lamar Jackson officially our Week 2 MVP after putting up a wild performance in a shocking loss to the Dolphins, to be honest. Tua even had a great week, and I'm pretty sure Murphy has him too on the bench, so it really wouldn't have mattered. His quarterbacks were the MVPs there. And then in the final matchup, we had Melvin. I don't remember what Melvin's name is in the league. I don't remember what his team name is. Oh well, no big deal. He's only our leading point scorer for the league through 2 weeks. And he comes out on top in this matchup over Pops, the Musflim Fire Giants, if you ask our pick announcer from this past draft. The Muspelheim Fire Giants is actually how that's pronounced. He did not really show up this week. He had a better showing this week than he did last week. So keep trying, Dad. I'm proud of you. Other than that, no major news of note. Like I said, Melvin is our leading scorer through 2 weeks. Josh Russell is our fewest point scorer through 2 weeks, but he's got a challenging roster that he needs to develop and really kind of get together. Last week we had a major stat correction actually decide a matchup. That's how Josh Russell was able to beat Matt Murphy. And this week, no games were really close to have that happen. So if you don't want to get screwed by a stat correction, make sure you win big. And in our last little bit of updates, I just want to go over some early Rookie of the Year candidates. We got 3 wide receivers on the offensive side and one from each position on the defensive side. We've got Garrett Wilson, Jahan Dotson, and Drake London all putting out strong showings in their first couple of weeks as rookies. Garrett Wilson looks like he has that big play, blow up 40-point week ability, and Jahan Dotson and Drake London, they get a lot of targets, so we'll see how that plays out. All 3, I do believe, were still on practice squads taxi squads last time I checked, and we'll see how long it takes them to get called up. And then on the defensive side of the ball, we got Devin Lloyd, a linebacker, Aiden Hutchinson, a defensive lineman, and Derek Stingley, a defensive back, who's actually not on a roster. So if you're looking for any defensive help and you're trying to see what kind of young guys really pan out, maybe that's somebody to look at. But other than that, me and my hot-ass wife over here, we about to go to the aquarium. This over that way somewhere. We got the museum over here. We're not going to visit that, I don't think. We're going to a different museum. And, we're going to get on with our little weekend baby moon vacation. So, good luck to everybody in week 3. Good luck to everybody in week 3. And, we'll see how it falls. Later, guys.